Hey, guess what? We're using your house as the venue for this weekend's birthday party. It's all set, so no need to worry.
Wait, what?
Well, I mean, that huge living room is just going to waste, right? People have been asking to use it for ages, you know. This time, it's for my kid's super special 4th birthday. You only turn 4 once, so of course, I want to celebrate it in a gorgeous space. I've already arranged all the decorations and catering, so all you need to do is unlock the door. Oh, and we'll be using your fridge, so try to clear it out as much as you can. We want to keep all the drinks ice cold.
Wait, you decided all this without even talking to me?
Oh, come on! Did I really need to ask? I mean, I trust you, and I figured you'd totally say yes, Ellie.
This isn't about trust. It's just, you can't make plans like that without asking me.
Chill out about the small stuff. This is a great event for everyone. It'd be such a downer to stop it now, don't you think? I'm aiming for something super Instagram-worthy too. If I tag it #TrendyMomParty and #DreamBirthday, it's going to blow up. We're actually expecting quite a few guests. Moms from daycare, their kids, their grandparents, and some neighbors. I went ahead and invited them all.
You invited that many people without asking me? How many are coming?
Roughly 20, I'd say. But don't worry, they're all really nice. You won't have to do anything, promise. As for the cleanup, well, I can't really do it myself, so I was kind of hoping you, since it's your house, could take care of that part.
Wait, since it's my house? So you're dumping everything on me? This is way out of line, don't you think?
But isn't it good manners for the host to wrap things up at the end? It's like hospitality 101. Oh, and if you could cover part of the cost for the decorations and food, that would be a huge help. You know, things are a bit tight for us lately, but I still want to make it a big celebration. You get that feeling, right? Plus, you've got some financial wiggle room, don't you, Ellie?
No, this isn't about money.
The decorations are coming Saturday morning, so make sure the gate's open by then, okay? I'll try my best to stay out of your way.
Hold on a second. I'm sorry, but I have to say no.
What? Why not? This is seriously a happy event for everyone, so don't be the one to shut it down, please.
No way.
Hey, Allie. It's been a while. Hope you've been doing great. So, I had this fun little idea and figured I'd text you about it.
Huh? Leah?
Hey, Allie. I think I mentioned this before just briefly, but have you given any real thought to letting us use your backyard for a big barbecue party? I've already started reaching out to a few people. I mean, you used to say that yard was like a dog park, right? Like a little play area for your pup. But honestly, using such a big space just for a dog, kind of hard to believe.
Excuse me?
The yard's huge, and you're saving it just for your dog? That's way too much. Think about it. Kids could run around and make awesome memories there. So really, making the most of it is just the right thing to do. Plus, your living room's super open. And if you throw open those big windows, the inside and outside connect perfectly. So I'm pretty sure we could fit around 60 people. Easy. Total mom squad vibes. I'll plan the whole thing myself. You'd just be offering the space. See? It wouldn't be any work for you. Honestly, people would be thanking you for it. Let me know soon, okay?
Hey, Leah? I got to say, your refusal to take no for an answer is honestly kind of impressive. But the idea of hosting a barbecue at my place? I don't even want to imagine it. It's not something you can just joke about. Oh, and about how I use my backyard? I might have casually called it a dog park, but actually, I've got 3 Dobermans out there and a retired police German Shepherd. They're pretty intimidating.
What?
That yard was set up just for them, so if a bunch of people trample the ground, they'd hate it. It's their safe space. Just so you know, they're trained not to bite, but if they're surrounded by strangers or there's a lot of noise and chaos, they won't just sit there.
Bite, you say?
My dogs are extremely alert when it comes to intruders or weird behavior. If anyone tries to sneak in or starts running around screaming, they'll see that as a threat. And yeah, they'll bark like crazy. Remember last spring, that big house on 4th Street? They tried to throw a party without permission and it turned into a mess. People who weren't even invited wandered onto the property, and it ended with the cops getting called. Since then, the whole neighborhood's been on edge. Now, if anything seems off, people don't hesitate to call the police. So to avoid unnecessary trouble, I'm asking you, please drop the idea. This barbecue party you're talking about, it was never realistic in the first place. I'm sorry, but the best thing for both of us is for you to just let this one go.
Wait a second. When you say it like that, you're making me sound like the bad guy.
That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just explaining what we need to do to protect our lifestyle and give our dogs a peaceful space.
Fine. I can't even argue with that now. You're literally the only one who doesn't just ignore me. You actually push back. Nobody's ever talked back to me like this. I'm the queen bee mom, you know.
Yeah, but that queen bee title only applies inside the tiny world of your preschool circle, right? My husband and I don't have kids, so we're not even part of that group. Trying to push your social hierarchy or status rules onto us? Honestly, we don't relate to that at all, so I'm sorry. But no matter how confident you are, I have zero intention of living by your standards.
Whatever. I see how it is. Well, fine then. I guess I'll just back off for today. But I swear, I'm not giving up. Hey, Ellie. It's been a while. I know this is sudden, but can I steal a minute of your time? So I was chatting with the other moms about ways we could give back to the community, and I came up with a perfect idea. We're calling it the Support Our Kids Community Charity Barbecue Bash. Cute name, right? Super wholesome. As for the location, well, I still think there's no better spot than your place. That big, beautiful, open backyard of yours. It's totally different from that barbecue party I mentioned before. This one's not just a party. It's an event full of kindness for the whole community.
So, you're basically trying again with a different name?
No. This one actually has a purpose. All the entry fees will be donated, and I've already reached out to the local family support center.
But why does it have to be in my backyard?
Because it just wouldn't work without that vibe. It's perfect for photos, and honestly, it'll lift everyone's spirits just being there.
And how exactly does posting on social media tie into helping the community?
Oh, the social media part is just a bonus. Anyway, I'm taking care of most of the planning, so no worries. I've already rented tents and tables and booked the catering too.
Wait, so you've already started setting things up without even asking me?
Well, I knew you'd say yes, Ellie. I just had complete faith in you. If you turn me down now, I'll seriously be stuck. I mean, I'd look so bad and it'd be all on me.
Yeah, and that responsibility has absolutely nothing to do with me.
Wow! Is that how cold you are, Ellie? Do you not care about helping others? I'm putting my heart into this, you know?
Well, there's a big difference between doing something with heart and just bulldozing your way through. So, when exactly is this happening?
This Sunday! It's the only day the kids are all free. Miss it, and the whole chance is gone.
This weekend, I've got a joint training session with the dogs and their new trainer that morning. We'll be using the yard, and I've got to spread out some gear in the living room too.
What? You're choosing the dogs again? This is a community charity event.
Call it whatever you want, but pushing ahead with plans and treating someone else's home like your own, that's just not something I can get behind.
Jesus! I wish you'd be a little more open-minded. All the other moms are so cooperative, but you're always the one saying no.
Blaming someone for not going with the flow sounds a lot like bullying to me.
Turn down again. Why can't you see things from my side? Ellie, I heard the news. Honestly, I was surprised, but in a way, it totally sounds like something you would do. I seriously don't get how your brain works sometimes. Hey, I caught wind of something. Is it true that you adopted a child? I was honestly stunned. And get this, I heard the kid is the exact same age as mine. 4 years old. Crazy coincidence, right? Now that I think about it, there's a new kid in my kid's class who just transferred in recently, and I'm pretty sure it's your child. I kept thinking, how come I never see this kid's mom around? And turns out, it was you all along. Totally caught me off guard. But now, there's no reason to tiptoe around anymore. No need to be shy or distant. You're officially part of the preschool mom community now, and that means you follow the lead of yours truly, the Queen Bee Mom. So, let me go ahead and make a little announcement. We've decided to throw a big, bold barbecue bash at your house. Yes. Looks like you're out right now, but honestly, that just makes things easier. So, we're going ahead with the party today at noon. No reason to say no at this point, right? Too bad about what happened 5 months ago, but hey, different story now. You do understand how things work at the preschool mom world, don't you? And you do realize you're the new one here, right? So really, saying no wouldn't make sense at all, would it? I figured it was only polite to let you know ahead of time, so I'm messaging you on WhatsApp like a decent person. Thoughtful, huh? Oh, and I already confirmed you're out with the dogs. Honestly, this is just perfect timing. Pure luck. So, we'll be making ourselves at home. No holding back. And there you have it. We're having a blast. I'm seriously on cloud 9 right now. Just like I said, we kicked off the barbecue party right at noon. We did bring in our own grill gear and everything, of course. But since you were the newest member of the preschool mom squad and totally skipped out on hosting us before, as a little penalty, you'll be handling all the cleanup, including washing everything we used. Cool? Oh, and the cost for all the barbecue food, meat, veggies, all of it? We fronted the money for now, but don't worry, we'll be sending you the bill later. Oh, the meat's just about done. Talk to you later.
Leah, what is going on? I seriously don't understand these messages. Can you explain what's happening? A barbecue party at my house? What is going on? Do you even realize what you're doing?
Oh, hey, Ellie. It's been a while. Nice to hear from you on WhatsApp.
I asked you what you're doing.
I heard you were out, so we're having a barbecue in your yard. Oh, and by the way, between my followers, the other moms and their families, kids, grandparents, everyone, we've got around 60 people here. Everyone was super curious after hearing how huge your yard is.
Wait, 60 people? Are you serious?
Well, I do have over 10,000 followers on Instagram, you know. A stylish yard like yours is perfect for content. So I made a quick post just to see how people would react, and it totally blew up. I said, we're doing a barbecue party at this amazing location in my story. And then the comments and DMs just flooded in. Before I knew it, people started showing up. Now we've already hit 60, and honestly, we might get even more. Isn't that amazing?
Wait. If it's gotten this out of hand, you do realize this is trespassing, right? You gathered a bunch of people without permission. This is beyond irresponsible.
Hold on a second. I did send you a message this morning on WhatsApp. I explained everything clearly, and since you didn't say no, I figured that meant yes.
Yeah, I got your message, but I literally just saw it, and I never replied. I never gave you permission. Not a word.
Well, isn't that just because you didn't check your phone fast enough? I gave you a heads up, and if you didn't say anything, it's kind of fair to assume you were okay with it. I mean, the important thing is that I sent the message, right? It's all in writing, so I don't really think you have a leg to stand on if you complain now.
Okay, putting that aside, can you explain how you even got into the house? I made sure everything was locked.
Well, about that, there were some, circumstances. So anyway, we smashed the window to get in. And if you try to fight this, we'll make sure you're blacklisted in the neighborhood.
Excuse me? You broke a window? That's literally destruction of property. Do you get that? What is wrong with you? I can't even wrap my head around this.
Like I told you before, remember? Ellie, you're the newest mom in our preschool group. That's your position. You seem totally unaware of it, and honestly, it's kind of worrying. As the queen bee, I lead a tight-knit group of moms with a clear hierarchy at the school. You're still the newbie barely stepping into the circle, so obviously you're expected to just go along with what you're told. That's just how the mom world works, right?
Wait, hold on. I'm not even part of that preschool community at all. Why are you acting like I belong to it?
Excuse me? What are you even talking about? I heard you adopted a child, and that kid just transferred into our preschool. I've seen his face. Our info network is stronger than you think. We already know exactly which kid ended up in which family. Everyone's in the loop. There's no point trying to keep it quiet now, is there?
Where are you even getting this private information? That's honestly terrifying.
Also, just a heads up. If you keep pushing back like this, you'd better be prepared for what's coming. You really don't seem to understand what it means to go against the queen bee mom. And I don't think you realize who my husband is either.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean? That doesn't sound like a joke.
My husband? He's a well-known figure around here. He's an executive of the local Chamber of Commerce. And with just one call, he can pull some serious strings. Getting 1 or 2 residents pushed out of this town, that's easy.
You don't even have to bother with that, because we're not even in that town anymore.
What?
Yeah, this might surprise you, but we actually moved out a month ago. We don't live in that house anymore.
What? You moved? Are you serious right now?
Oh, and about the adoption? It's true we did welcome a child, but not a preschooler. He's in 3rd grade. He's old enough to understand things, and he's super sensitive to his environment.
Wait, no one told me any of this.
Turns out, that old house and neighborhood were tied to some tough memories for him. He'd sometimes get scared or anxious out of nowhere. So, my husband and I decided it was time to make a clean break, and we moved out to a more peaceful, nature-filled area where both our dogs and our son could relax and feel free.
Wait, what? Nobody said anything about this.
I just thought I should let you know in advance. We're pretty far away now, and honestly, we're not planning to come back to that area.
No way! You can't just disappear like that out of nowhere. Wait, so who's living in that house now?
From what I heard, starting early next month, the family of a state assemblyman's son is officially moving in. Apparently, both parents are really busy, so the realtor said they've been bringing things over little by little on the weekends.
A state assemblyman's son? Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, and I also heard their family just welcomed a 4-year-old boy from a relative. Seems like a lot of coincidences are stacking up here. And that boy has already started going to a preschool in your area, slowly settling into his new life. Yeah, I heard he's already attending the new preschool now.
What? Hold on. Are you seriously telling me this is real? No way. Stop messing with me. This has to be a joke, right? This kind of twist is just impossible. So wait, who actually lives in that house now? I totally thought it still belonged to you, Ellie.
Nope. Like I said, that house now belongs to the state assemblyman's son and his family. We don't have anything to do with it anymore.
No way. But you were just living there like 5 minutes ago. Tell me someone's pranking me. How did everything change so fast?
You can say it's not true all you want, but that won't change reality. Things move forward, even when you're not paying attention.
No, I don't want to believe this. If they're part of a state assemblyman's family, that means they're a political family. Sure, my dad knows some people, but against someone at that level, there's no way we could push back.
Well, that's too bad.
What do I even do? I never thought it would end up like this. I really thought you still lived there. In worst case, you just scold me a little for using the place.
But in reality, you broke a window to trespass, invited over 60 people through social media, and caused a huge scene. Do you have any idea how outrageous that barbecue party was?
Stop! The way you're saying this, it's seriously tearing me up inside.
If that many people trampled through, the yard and the dog run must be completely wrecked. There's no way it didn't leave a mark.
No, seriously, what do I do? Who do I even apologize to?
Well, unfortunately, I'm not involved anymore, so I can't make decisions or help you.
What? Hold on. Don't just say you're not involved.
The current owner is the state assemblyman's son. You'll probably need to be honest with him, make a formal apology, and ask for forgiveness.
That's impossible. I don't even know him and I'm scared. I can't do that.
Sorry, but I got to run and give all 3 dogs a bath now. Not the best timing, I suppose.
What? Wait, hold on. Seriously? You're prioritizing dog baths while I'm falling apart over here? How is that even okay? Hey, $50,000! What am I supposed to do?
Sorry, what? What are you talking about?
Listen, Ellie, this is seriously unbelievable. That barbecue? You won't believe it, but the state assemblyman's son showed up in person right in the middle of it. It was like time literally stopped. I swear. But I guess you could call it a small mercy. Maybe. Because for some reason, he didn't call the police. But honestly, that made it even scarier. He just calmly said, "We'll send you the formal bill later."
So, that $50,000, what exactly is it for? I'm guessing this isn't something you can explain in one sentence.
Yeah, so that's the official amount they're charging us. It wasn't some scribbled note either. It came with full legal documentation from the lawyer. The yard? It's completely trashed. The grass, the flower beds, everything's ruined. The contractor said it might take over 6 months just to restore it. And of course, the windows all have to be replaced. They're an older model, so they need to be custom ordered. But the worst part? A few people grilled meat inside the living room. Now the walls and curtains are completely soaked with smoke and grease. According to the cleaner, this level of damage usually requires the residents to move out. And get this, he told me that $50,000 was actually the reduced amount, out of courtesy. When I was taken aback by the number, he calmly asked if I wanted to take this to court. I had nothing left to say.
Well, yeah. After causing that much damage, There's no way just saying sorry would fix anything. Real sincerity isn't something you prove with words.
At first, I tried doing what I always do, crying to my husband and my dad. But right when they caught wind of what happened, they both said I was to blame and turned their backs on me without a second thought. They used to give me anything I wanted the second I raised my voice. I honestly don't know when they got so cold. It really shook me. I don't understand why suddenly everyone's turning their backs on me.
Well, I think the truth is, this time, you simply went too far. That's really all there is to it.
What?
Actually, I saw some of the damage myself. A friend of mine sent me pictures. The second I saw them, I just sighed. The ruined yard, shattered windows, wrecked floors. After seeing everything, I can't imagine anyone still wanting to defend you. Honestly, you should be grateful they're letting it go for just $50,000. That's probably more generosity than you deserve.
But I seriously don't have the money. I've been keeping up appearances, but the truth is, I've burned through all our savings. I can't turn to anyone now, and I honestly don't even know what to do anymore. At first, I tried asking some of the moms who helped plan the event if they could chip in a little, but all I got back were cold replies like, "No way. You brought this on yourself, and don't drag us into it." People started saying I got divorced or that I got sent back to live with my in-laws, and all I hear now is resentment. No one's reaching out a hand.
I see. Honestly, that's pretty much exactly what I expected. Nothing surprising there.
Ellie, please, I'm begging you. I can't take this anymore. I know it's a lot to ask, but you're the only one I can turn to right now.
Well, the fact that you're even turning to me now, it's honestly kind of unbelievable. After all the ways you mocked me, and now that you're in trouble, suddenly I'm the one you cried to? How self-centered can you be?
What? I'm seriously in a crisis here.
I've got to clip my dog's nails and brush them right now, so I'm a little busy. Little things add up, you know.
Dogs again? This is way more serious. We're talking about a human being here.
But you know what? My dogs never betray me. They don't barge into other people's homes without permission either. It might sound weird to compare, but honestly, I trust them more than I trust you.
You didn't have to say it like that.
If that's how you feel, then maybe you should start being more mindful of how you act. Trust, once broken, isn't easy to get back.
So, this is really the end?
Yeah, unless your idea of what friendship means changes.
Do you think I can change?
If you really want to, I'd start by apologizing to someone. At the very least, asking for help before you've even said sorry, that's not how it works.
Okay.
After that, at what used to be my house, now the soon-to-be home of the state assemblyman's son and his family, restoration quietly began. Shattered windows, scorched wallpaper, a trampled yard, all left behind under the name of good intentions. The new residents, hit with a mess before even moving in, reportedly gave a wry smile and said, "Maybe we should have waited to relocate." And the person at the center of it all, Leah. Turns out, someone at the barbecue live-streamed the whole thing. The hashtag Neighborhood Mom Meltdown blew up, and the whole thing went viral. Her account, flooded with brutal comments, was eventually locked down, but screenshots kept spreading, and the firestorm didn't stop. The fallout hit her family too. Her father's company started losing clients who said they'd reconsider the relationship, and eventually, he stepped down from his executive role. The guy who used to be known as the face of the community is now just referred to as the dad of the woman from that barbecue mess. Leah's also getting divorced. Her husband won full custody. He reportedly said, "I'm not leaving my child with someone who thinks it's okay to break into someone else's home." Even her in-laws shut her out of the door. Now she works mornings at a bread factory, afternoons at a checkout counter, and nights cleaning buildings. Living in what's basically a rotating 3-shift schedule, she's slowly repaying the damages, just a few $100s a month. She only sleeps 3 hours a day. The same woman who once posted her glam mom life on social media doesn't even have the energy to post anymore. But that's no longer my concern. Life with my dogs is peaceful, and I'm genuinely happy that the house ended up with people who'll truly take care of it.
Thank you for watching. Please rate the video and subscribe to our channel. See you in the next video.